Namaskaram, Swagatam, Malai Vanakkam. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome the illustrious dignitaries on stage, each one of you in the audience for this milestone celebrations, the Silver Jubilee event of Sapiens Health Foundation. Rarely do we see a successful doctor in the peak of his career initiate a setup to promote healthcare activities and serve society. Our chairman, dear friends, Dr. Ravichandran is the chosen messenger by God Dhanvantri to care and contribute to the cause of better health of fellow citizens. I would like, as I wanted all of you, you have already done it, you have applauded our founder, Rajan Ravichandran, as we celebrate this special moment. Undoubtedly, this humble start in 1997-98 by Dr. Rajan Ravichandran was a fulfillment of his passion to educate and enlighten patients on kidney care, which later expanded to several awareness programs on overall health issues. Dr. Rajan Ravichandran's dedication and commitment to serve the society is a stellar example of how busy professionals can pursue their passion and serve humanity if they desire to do so. Not everybody needs to be famous, but everybody can be great because greatness is determined by service, said Martin Luther King. A quick recall of Dr. R.C.'s several contributions. Ravichandran's endeavors with research bodies like the IIT have been translated to real-life solutions like the portable, affordable, acute dialysis machine, oral resin for removing phosphorus in patients with chronic kidney diseases, and care with aid and machines and medicines for cystinosis-affected children. The kidney transplant across blood groups is a breakthrough idea implemented successfully. His line of treatment for COVID patients with indomethacin tablets was a huge success, which was endorsed by several countries, and all the data was systematically analyzed and presented by premier institutes. It's another story on how this was dealt with by our own system. Dr. R.C. now is focused his attention on reducing salt. You will hear from him on all of this later. It is his passion, commitment, integrity, knowledge, and penchant to serve society that leaves an indelible impression. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. Thank you, Dr. R.C., for leading by example. The presence of the luminaries on stage, our beloved and most adorable Honorable Shri Venkaiah Naidu, sir, former President of India. His presence vindicates the values he espouses for building a very strong nation. On behalf of the Sapiens, we offer our pranams and cheerfully say, Swagatam, sir. You have been watching our work and sharing the salient aspects of Dr. Ravichandran's campaign for good health through your speeches, tweets, and always inquire keenly whenever we interact about the projects that the foundation has been working upon. Sir, it's a coincidence that the Silver Jubilee of Dr. Rajan Ravichandran's foundation, the Sapiens, is happening in the birth centenary of my dear father and Dr. Ravichandran's uncle and founder of Hamsadwani, R. Ramachandran, and of course, Venkaiah Naidu sir's good friend who was in the forefront in the early years of Sapiens as well. All of us admire Shri Venkaiah Naidu's fierce patriotism, powerful oratory, simplicity, and endearing human qualities. Shri Naidu sir's felicity in conveying his views on national and international issues, often laced with humor, wit, and impressive alliterative style, or profound in content, stir your thoughts and impact your decision. A towering personality who is affable, down to earth, mixes with people without hesitation, is a rare gem among leaders. A warm heart, a generous spirit, with high-octane passion for building the nation, he enriched the President's office with firmness, fairness, and friendliness. Listen with ears of tolerance, see through the eyes of compassion, speak with the language of love. That's what our most respected and distinguished Shri Venkaiah Naidu stands for. Please put your hand together to welcome Honorable Shri Venkaiah Naidu, sir, who will, of course, share his words of wisdom and encouragement. Apurva Rahangal Kandedutta Muttu. The rousing cheer, I know, I don't have to say anymore, but the rousing cheer says it all. belongs forever to this utterly butterly icon of our times, the great legend superstar Rajinikanth. In a couple of years, we will celebrate Tanga Magan's Golden Jubilee movement in the film world. It is beyond the realm of anyone's imagination. How on earth can a person so successful be so rooted and be a Sthita Pragyan, a perfect sage? Rajini, thy name, familiar to the baby in the womb and to those who celebrate their 100th birthday, maybe many elders are here, his impact as a hero world over is unmatched and will never be equaled. In Yuga Purusha, this celluloid wonder and a robotic thunder, superstar Rajinikanth will gladden the hearts of those who are here for a good cause. Only when the lights are on, the camera rolls, he will act. Otherwise, he is a kind-hearted, noble, emotional, friendly, self-effacing, lost in thoughts, contemplative, affectionate, and caring Shivaji Rao Gaikwad. His presence creates an euphoria, emotional bonding that is indescribable, has the magnetic gantham, effulgence. His eyes bring that piercing attraction that we all surrender not only for his entertainment, but to his enlightening path which he propounds. Glory to God is to him an important creed, is also to be a good human being. And that's the reason he is here with us to boost our energy and applaud Sapiens Foundation. As they say, a realized one sends out waves of spiritual influence in his aura, which draw many people towards him. Yet, he may sit in a cave and maintain complete silence. What a beautiful saying of Ramana Maharishi, and what so appropriate for the superstar Rajinikanth. I think the applause can be louder because as I said, the golden moment of celebrating his golden jubilee in film world will also take place along with Sapiens Health Foundation. We have with us Dr. S.N. Narasingan, the National President, Indian Society for Hypertension, vastly experienced and competent to share his thoughts on the key problem of hypertension, described as a silent killer. His communication in the context of our campaign on salt reduction and the bearing it has on kidney health would be useful tips for all of us to take home and, more importantly, follow them too. He has specialized in cardio health, and his participation in our Silver Jubilee celebrations will befittingly add spice but not salt. Decrease salt, increase lives is our slogan, and we welcome Dr. Narasingan to share his thoughts. We are delighted to welcome Dr. Amit Shah, who is the Executive Director of Resolve to Save Lives. The experience of Dr. Amit Shah over 2 decades in public health with NGOs and academia will add a different but valuable hue to our thought process to all medical professionals who have gathered here as well, and other NGOs. An interesting multi-dimensional academic pursuit that ranges from Masters in Health Policy from London School of Economics to an MBBS. His participation will strengthen our resolve as well to go full blast on the campaign to reduce salt. We welcome you, sir, for this special occasion. To welcome Balaji, I need to go a bit racy because I'm running short of time, not crazy. Mohan was our Sapiens ambassador who used to spontaneously come with powerful and telling messages on our campaigns for better health and contribute with a large heart through fundraising projects as well. Maadhu Balaji is adding color to this event with his joyful presence and very much part of our foundation. The crazy duo would always regale us with their humor and won't spare the doctor too with their hilarious takes that would leave us in splits of laughter. Balaji has high regard and respect for Dr. R.C. and continues to support and patronize the foundation and unhesitatingly participates in all our activities. It was touching on Balaji's part to present the Crazy Mohan Award of Excellence to Dr. Rajan Ravichandran in October 2021. Art is a spiritual freedom of man, which aims at freeing him from life's chaos, goes a saying. This evening, we have the innovator who spread joy and made us forget the pandemic gloom, the charismatic Subhashri Thanikachalam, presenting a tribute this evening to legends Ghantasala, S.P. Balasubramaniam, Director K. Vishwanath, Vani Jairam, T.M. Soundararajan, and more in her QFR classic songs that will forever linger in our ears. Thoroughly researched with nuggets of information that makes you enjoy the song, her QFR brand reflects the soul and spirit of our film music. She too has a 25-year association with Hamsadwani. A melodious 90 minutes will enthrall all of us. Moments to cherish, moment to applaud, and moment to look ahead for Sapiens team. Friends, I welcome each one of you, the galaxy of eminence on stage and all over this auditorium. All our good wishes to each one of you. We thank you for your presence and say Swagatam and Vanakkam once again.